to kick off for Indianapolis.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. That's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. They've got his man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 32 on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
That's another.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they'll run the option to start the drive. That's caught by Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the gun, Eason. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second down, here's Eason. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with
Eason gets hit and the ball pops free. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talked about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Eason's pass.
That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Third down.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, you would think could absorb that contact.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Eason off the play fake. That is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Eason's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun is Eason. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Second and 10. Tannehill once more. And right side, Henry's got it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Operating from the gun, Eason. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there with a nice pickup.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Block. Mike, 58 right there. I'm coming after you.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Coulter. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Henry's got it out on the left side. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Eason. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Colts.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. O.J. Howard with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Score, Colts 21, Titans 7. Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Rush in. Play. Mike, 58, right there. You can't block me. Quick. 58, it's Mike. Yeah, let's go set line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
It's our time. 50. Took left. 58. Come on. We ain't giving up nothing.
Here's Tannehill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Isaiah Coulter.
Last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern comes on for Tennessee as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 22. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before break. Eason looking deep for Hilton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. On first down, it's Hines, and he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Play action, it's Eason. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill flush to his right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Titan.
first down carry for Henry.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Henry, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now Tannehill.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw is Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver.
And that takes us from second to third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score. Colts 28, Titans 14.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start with the option.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
14. And the Colts first down.
Here's Hines. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
15 yards on the play, first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
to throw again on second down. Tannehill is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Stays on his feet. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Tannehill. He gets this to Coulter, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Isaiah Coulter with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score. Colts 28, Titans 21. Stephen Gostkowski sets the kickoff.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin with a quick throw out left. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Colts 42-yard line.
Off play action, Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one.
Good for a Tennessee.
5 yards on the play there, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tannehill on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 28-yard line.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Donald Parham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is right through.
That will tie the game. 28 all.
right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now here's Johnson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun is Eason. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Eason off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. But certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Julian Blackmon. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 67 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 20. Seconds to go in this football game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
Now they get the timeout.
The 1-yard line.
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And yes, he got it. Gostkowski plays the role of hero as he punches it through. And the Titans are going to win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.